Hello everybody, and welcome back to an episode of Planet Zoo. So, we are actually not in Brixton Zoo like we usually are, because that's basically the main zoo we actually focus on in this channel. We are actually in Nowhere Land. So this isn't actually a zoo. This is my entry, sort of, for the Baddie for Bats competition that Planet Zoo held. So usually Planet Zoo does a few little competitions throughout the year. Usually they do one when the DLC drops, so we usually have them like 4 or 5 times each year. So for the Twilight Pack, they released the Baddie for Bats competition, which is basically making the best bat enclosure that you can. So there's a bunch of different styles people can go for. Some people went for like lots of caves. I myself went for something more like a bat house, only because I would have made something like a cave. I could have made something like that, and I was kind of tempted to. The only thing was that I actually wanted to put this into Brixton Zoo. So after we do this tour today, I think probably somewhere over the weekend, I will post like a screenshot and we'll put it into Brixton Zoo itself. So actually we're going up to the entrance. This video is probably just gonna be like a little tour going through the house. It's not very big, it's probably like 2 rooms, and then we have the walk-through bat enclosure. So this is basically just a bat house. This also doubles as a crepuscular, Insectorium. So you're going to see lots of smaller little beetles and insects and stuff. Now, all the insects and stuff that are in this game, or in this building, are implied, which means they aren't actually in the game. They are really a lot smaller creatures like centipedes and bees and beetles and a lot of stuff that we don't have. So if we're going around the outside here in the building, there are also no guests, so, because I didn't hook up an entrance, so we have like a VIP, like, ahead of time access. So we have little planters and stuff here. Very simple, just a little foliage here and there. This is the exit to the building. So the idea is to come in through the entrance we were just at, and you go through the bat enclosure aviary, and then you would come out here on the exit. I probably should put an exit sign, but you know, who cares? Anyway, it's an adventure. So we're gonna go through to the entrance. Also on the side, there's really nothing much. It's just, oh my god. Alright, here we go. You can see I have little textures and stuff. So I've tried to make this kind of like an aged building, but also been like revamped to make it a newer style. Because that's also kind of the thing with Brixton Zoo, is that we're doing that with the Nocturnal House. It's a very old style, but then on the inside you have that new like nocturnal feel and caves and stuff. So this should fit right in. So here we are on the inside. So yeah, I don't know where to start off with this. I think I'm gonna start over here. So in the middle of the floor here, we have these little mini, exhibits. So these are supposed to house like little worms and little cockroaches and stuff. I see, cockroaches aren't actually in here. This is like a fourth or a quarter of the size of an actual exhibit, so nothing is going to be actually on exhibit here. I guess I could have tried to do it in here, but I just are on those like little enclosures against the wall, but yeah, it's fine. Actually, I really like how these turned out. They're very cute, they're very small, they're very adorable, and there's a variety of different ones. So I think these all have the cockroaches in them, because I was too lazy to change them. Yes. Okay. This is honestly my favorite detail. This might be my favorite part of the entire house. This is supposed to be like a fall kind of photo shoot thing for the kids. I did love like the kids, the children new stuff coming in the update. We got like I think it was the conservation update, where we got like the children education things, or like the giraffe, how tall you are and stuff in the soundboard. Actually, I think I do have one of those over here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. But yeah, I love this. It's like, it's fall time, and this would be like if we had like, eventually when I finish Brixton Zoo, I want to have like, go through the different seasons, so we can actually have like Boo at the Zoo, which is a very popular event. There are real-time zoos or real events, I cannot talk today. Real life zoos that do like Boo at the Zoo, so it's like for the children, you get to decorate like pumpkins and stuff, and you get like a scary adventures, and it's basically like a Halloween themed zoo. And I know at like the Safari Niagara, which is the zoo I recently went to, but like 2 months ago probably. They had like Boo at the Zoo, and you had like all the different pumpkins, and it was like a really cool adventure. It's very good for the children who enter the zoo, because it gives like an adventure and a theming to that. And I just wanted to add some sort of realism like that to this, so like the kids can like dress up, with different hats and stuff and all that good stuff. And we didn't really have any other props like that, so I just had to use hats in this little bit. I mean, I didn't really see it too much. But you can like stand in front here and take your photo. Um, so yeah. Also, this camera is completely handmade. It is piece by piece. So just pointing that out because that actually took like a bit to figure out. That's why I really like this little detail. It took a lot of time, but I think it looks so cute and it just looks amazing. Also, you'll see like a bunch of little lights on the walls. These are supposed to be stars, and we'll probably come back to that in the end result or after the tour of the building, because then we'll see what it looks like at night. Also, I have all these little planters and stuff just to add a bit more cave feel. This will also be a very educational building, so you can see lots of education on the side walls. This is the airlock to the bat house, or not the bat aviary. You have these soundboards, which the children can play with and stuff, as they are supposed to. More little greenery, foliage, so that's nice. Also this also, aside from the photo shoot area, that and probably this took the most time. Decorating the actual interior, because I wanted to make this different from just using the regular educational props in the game. I wanted to do something different. So these, I love. These are supposed to be tiny little exhibits for like little butterflies and different things. Obviously I probably won't put butterflies in here, because even if we do get butterflies, they will probably, be like the bats, so they'll have a giant enclosure. Unless we get like smaller ones, or smaller enclosures, so that'd be also really good. I love in the next step too, we get like smaller versions of that and bigger versions of that, so we can have like hummingbirds, and then eventually we can modify them to get like eagles and hawks and stuff. Yeah, so these all, and there's 5 of them, so you have different things. I did the little heat lamps because I thought it would make sense. Yeah. So you can just look at these. Now these little things, again, just little techniques and stuff that really make it feel like an educational area for the kid. Oh, is there 6? No, there's 5. Yeah, also this is all man-made. I did not do any blueprints or anything, because I had to submit this with no blueprints for the competition, so yeah. Look how beautiful this is. I love the vines stuff, the new vines from the pack look really cool against like the rocks. And I might do that in an upcoming video. Yeah. Very nice. Also up here I can't really show you. Basically it's just plants. Not really much to see there. So now let's go actually into the bat aviary. I'm not gonna unpause the game, only because we're actually doing pretty good with lag, and if I unpause it I risk having that back again, so I don't really want to crash the game. So yeah, also more of the cool nighttime crap. So this is supposed to be like history of the bats and like fun facts about bats and stuff. Very exciting. So we go through the year. I do like these. These are actually really cool. I'll pause it for a second here. These are probably one of my favorite changes with these big updates, or the big exhibit. Is that we have these little things. The guests can actually interact with them, which is very nice. Also, why this person's just standing here. The keeper is acting normal. Oh. Well, never mind. Alright. Well, they're here for supervision. Anyway, also I will have like an update, oh my god, I cannot get my words straight. I will have a video coming, probably in the next couple weeks, that just like goes over my thoughts of the Twilight pack. I won't be doing like an overview again. There's like 6 that are like there's so many creators out there, like Fantasy creators, that do overviews for the new packs and stuff every time. So I feel like I did do it for a bit. For like a year I covered them, but mine weren't really as educational as, or like as informative as the other creators, because they're professionals, they know what to do. So I just leave them to that, and I just stick to what I'm good at, which is building. So yeah, I will do an overview of what I think, like my personal thoughts on the pack. I don't exactly know where that is, when that's going to happen, but you know, I'm working on it. Yeah, look at these beautiful bats. Awesome. More foliage, lots of foliage. Like the amount of foliage is just insane in this habitat. Is that a bat or is that a... Oh, that is a bat. It's just stretched out. Yes. Okay, I want to pause the game again because I don't want us to crash. Alright, moving forward. Going through the ferns here, we are up to our last room. I forgot to put anything in this room, so we're just going to say that this is a work of maintenance. And we have our final room, which is basically a copy of the other Educational room, we have more planters, we have more bat signs, also custom doors. So any person who's doing like an actual bat house and stuff, a builder, I strongly suggest you have like an airlock. So this is basically like so that the bats can't escape. So even if someone does like go through these curtains and the bat goes through, they cannot get through these doors, or like realistically there would be like an alarm sounded or whatever, or like an alert that would prevent anyone from like opening these doors so the bats can get out. So yeah, just like safety precautions like that. So yeah, and then that brings us to where we were before, which is at the other side of the house. So that's pretty much it. Overall for like the feel of the house, I should have added this for like the other side here. I feel like that would have been better, but on the other hand, when you go into night, like I said, I can do that now. Oh, look at that. You have like the dusk in the background. Oh, it's so pretty. And it really fits with like the night theme. And if you go way into the darkness, it just looks so cool, like the bats at night. Yeah, it just I don't. This place doesn't look as cool, or this part doesn't look as cool as in the night. It still looks really cool though, like especially with the bats flying around. So yeah. So, just looks so cool. So over the weekend, I will probably take this and put it into Brixton Zoo. I think it probably will fit somewhere around the parts of the Nocturnal House, somewhere around there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll do some rearranging. Also, I completely forgot to mention, as I'm actually posting this video, or recording this, the new anniversary came out for Planet Zoo. So it's Planet Zoo's third year anniversary. Very exciting. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, Planet Zoo. Very exciting. So with this update, we get the red deer, which is the main focus of the pack. Well, for me it is. I think there's a really close second. So the red deer is actually something that a lot of people weren't expecting to have, but they seem to be enjoying it. I personally really like it. Everybody was expecting like a dromedary camel or something like that. I wasn't really thrilled about that. I mean, the camel in general in the game we have now isn't really one I really care for. I don't really build with it too much. But so the dromedary camel would be like kind of like a meh species for me. But the red deer honestly is really good for me. I really like it. I had a feeling they weren't going to do like a another exhibit animal with like the bat yet. Because if they were just testing us early on, they needed to see the kinks and stuff. Also, because if they were, people were talking about like a lorikeet or like smaller parrots or even hummingbirds. Hummingbirds definitely I wasn't expecting, and I definitely I knew they weren't going to do it, because the hummingbird has really fast like wing movements, way more complex than the bats. I guess I could see like some sort of lorikeet or parrots, but I'm honestly glad we got the red deer. It was the one we were missing from the Europe pack. And also, it's the only deer species actually in the game without a DLC that doesn't cost DLC. It's the only deer out of the moose, the reindeer, and the fallow deer. All three of those are in DLC, so it's nice to have a deer that's actually in the base game. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much wraps it up what I have at the moment. Next week, we're going to be hopefully venturing into a new adventure in Jurassic Evolution 2. I have a new series coming out on that. It's been a while since we did New Northern Park. I don't know if I'm going to finish that yet. I probably will. We'll do like a final tour. That might be a long time coming, probably around like maybe Christmas time or something. But we're going to start a new park because I really want to get better at building in that game. I think I'm doing better. And I want to do more realism stuff. In Planet Zoo next week, on Friday, we are going to build the red fox habitat, which is going to go right next to the raccoon habitat from last week. If you didn't check that out, make sure to check that out now, or after you're done watching this video. It is very good, very exciting. Personally, one of my favorite habitats in that park so far. It is very, very cool. Also, the raccoons are just so adorable. They're just, how can you not love them? How can you not love them? So yeah, other than those two things happening next week, I will try to get on the Twilight pack overview video, my thoughts on the pack. I don't know when that's going to be happening. hopefully sometime in the near future, probably the next couple weeks, if I can have time for it. So, pretty much wraps it up for all I have to say to you people, lovely people. I hope you all enjoy. Cinematic shots of the house will be coming up right after I am done blabbing here. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Subscribe if you want more content in the next coming weeks and on the channel. If you're liking what you're seeing on the channel, you've seen a couple videos, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell. It makes a huge difference to me. It makes a huge difference from the channel. We just hit 350 subscribers. We gotta keep growing from that. We gotta keep going. 400 is the goal. So I hope you all enjoy. I will see you all on Monday, hopefully, for the next episode of Jurassic Evolution 2. Bye guys. Enjoy the cinematic shots.